Hey guys, it's Lisa, and today we're going to go over at least 20. I keep thinking of more things that I'm into lately, things that I've been loving. It can be products, it could be just something, a color, just anything that I'm into. So I started off, yes, with 19, but my poor editor, I can never stay on a system. We're going to start. First of all, the Comfelie Bras. Thank you to Comfelie for sponsoring the first part of this video. So many of you have written me and said that you love these too. This is my favorite. This is the one that I always show you and I wear over and over. I just took it off this morning. I slept in it. And that is this one with the lace and this pretty lacy edge. I have washed it probably in the washing machine, just hung it to dry on a doorknob. I would say at least 5 times. My original one I gave to my mom. She loves these too. What makes these special? They have more spandex, 43% more spandex. So remember those things that you get that look like they're going to be stretchy, but actually they're really not. They have like a stopping point and they almost feel like there's plastic in them. These are not like that. These are very, very soft and stretchy. No wire. A lot of this technology, I noticed on their website this morning when I was looking, you can see how they've gone above and beyond to create the jelly strip technology. Jelly strip, innovative process used in lingerie and other apparel, especially in shapewear, sports bras, and other functional lingerie. It's an elastic and soft gel commonly used on the edges, strap, and cups of lingerie to provide additional comfort and support. Okay, so they're seamless, so they look good under all of your clothes. Okay, a couple weeks ago, I always fall prey to the really pretty, sexy bras that have this beautiful pattern. Do I wear them? No. I will usually force myself to wear them once or twice, but I always go back to something like this. Today, I have on one of their sports bras, even though I doubt I will be doing anything sporty today, but I just wanted to, matter of fact, I'll put a picture up here of what it looks like, and then you can see right now how it looks in my sweater. I love that they give you good separation, but they don't give me granny cleavage. You know what I mean? Cleavage that's like that long, all smushed together. They give me a good shape. There is something to the technology of that cup in there. It molds to your body. Look at this one with the scalloped edge. And then this lace one I have in a beautiful blue color. I took it to New York, I think time before last when I went and wore it. They're just wonderful. They've got a nice big back. Even though I don't really feel like I need a lot of smoothing, you don't think that until you wear a bra that doesn't have it. And it takes what little bit of skin you have and it makes it look like a big clump of fat. So I appreciate this. I would not be telling you about these if I did not wear them every day. I sleep in them and wear them every day. So thank you to Comfelie for including me and giving us this opportunity. So all codes and information I will list below. Okay, number 2 is Quince Cashmere, especially the thin. I bought 2 sweaters before I did that last Quince collaboration that was the how to dress like the 90s runway. If you didn't see that video, I'll put it up here. Love the one that I showed you with the scalloped edges. Well, I forgot I had ordered 2 more. And before I just went out of town to New York, I saw them on one of my racks and I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I forgot to show those. So I took those with me because in New York, it was going to be 40s, 50s. I don't think it got into the 60s, but it was just that kind of weather where I didn't need to layer too much, but I wanted something warm and I didn't want it too bulky. And cashmere, it just feels so good. There is just nothing like it, nothing like it. So those thin sweaters, I'm not talking about the ones that are mixed with cotton. They're pure cashmere, but you can opt for the thinner, lighter weight, featherweight, or you can get a heavier one. The one I wore first, I think, was the mock neck, but they just are something you would want to put on. You want to sleep in them. You want to wear them every day. I have been so into that. J.Crew cashmere. like I have on today. I think they're running a special right now. I need to order another black oversized wrap because I have really made mine look bad by sleeping with it every night. I won't go into that too much because I've gone on, but I sleep with it. I pull it out long because it's usually folded. I pull it out long and I sleep with it like around me. It is like a heater. I don't know if I'm going to like it as much during the summer. I'll just have to see. But I discovered this accidentally when I was traveling, and I would have this wrap with me, and the hotel rooms would just lack that snuggy feeling. I just couldn't get snuggy and comfortable. So I started out taking naps with that over me. And I think the first thing I did was lay it on my feet one time I went to Vegas because I was cold. Then I started when I would take a little nap or a little refresher before we went to an event. I remember I did this at the Style Conference in Dallas. I would just lay on my made up bed and lay it with me. And I just realized how much warmth and comfort comes from that. Then I started, because you can't get those sheets to just wrap around you a little bit and give you that comfortable feeling. I think on that same trip, I started just wrapping it like around my shoulders and my neck. It was over. Now I love it. I put it like in between my knees, even though I'm wearing pajamas. You know what? I have been craving a new sleep outfit, like going back to nightgowns. And that might be a way to do that because I don't like my knees to touch when I'm sleeping, and I am a side sleeper. So just a little fun facts. Okay, let's see. Personal development. That's something I just wanted to mention because it's what I'm into, you guys. I want to just examine every little aspect of my life and make it better. I've always been a high achiever in everything that I've done, and I just find it so rewarding to become just a better person, to examine my life and my self-awareness day to day. It's not something that you set aside time to do, even though I do go through notebooks and notebooks every morning watching different videos. And I'm a multi-passionate person, so sometimes I may be studying the history of the little black dress. I may be studying 90s fashion. But even within those subjects that you would not think are adding to your personal development, they do. Because everything that you study, and you study, why do I like this? Why do I not like that? Why do I resonate with that? Why do I love vintage things? It's everything in your life is an opportunity for personal growth. So I have been, you guys know how many times have I mentioned I wanted to do some courses, and what I lack is time. So I have closed down my membership because I would like to work with like-minded women, high-achieving women looking for not just information, but a transformation, whether it be in styling, whether it be in, the carnivore diet, whether it be in self-awareness, limiting beliefs, all of the things that I study. I would like to have a small group of women that can change for each passion of mine. And we get together on like a 1 or 2 probably, because most of my lives, even in my membership, went over an hour. But I want the people that are there to be like me. I want you to be addicted to personal development. Otherwise, it's not going to be the same. Here on my channel, I talk about so many different things. I don't expect everyone to be what I'm into. And I know that there are a lot of people that love the information, but they're not really looking to go deep. And so I can't provide the sometimes brutal, sometimes raw, vulnerable, honest opinions that I want to, unless I know the people that are there to be on the same page that I am. So I'm going to put a link down below if you'd like to be a part of my first live. It will probably be about a 2-hour live. I would love for it to be very, very, very interactive, and then we'll go from there. I wanted to get something so formal together, but sometimes you have to go for it. Sometimes you have to start messy. And as I go along, things will increase, improve, and all of those things. But if you'd like to start with me now, I will put a link below and my email, and you can contact me. So personal development, it is just, this is how I can persevere past negativity, past limiting beliefs. This is how my life can become larger and more grand every day, is because I work on myself. I work on my weaknesses, I work on my strengths, and I work on my relationships, my self-awareness, and promises that I make to myself. And I feel like if you've been here, you have seen that within me. So proof is in the pudding, right? Okay, the next one is, I told you it was going to be all over the place because that's just how I am. It's all part of the package. The Dior Contour Stick. I have gotten the Jane Iredale. I've gotten the Too Faced. What other one? I've gotten some drugstore brands. I always come back to this one. The shade is 02 Tan. Here it is. I use it every day with this brush from BK Beauty. It comes in a little set that I showed you months ago, and it's the HG set. This is a smaller version of Lisa, the owner that I'm friends with. I'm so proud to call her a friend. This is part of that set. What I like about it, because I'm very, very specific and in tune with everything, you guys. When I tell you, it's madness up here, but if you're someone that feels that way too, I want you to join me in the madness. Maybe we'll even do some 2-hour masterminds where we talk about makeup and I go through each step one by one, things like that. Carrying it much, much, much deeper than a video could, because I can talk differently when I know that every person there is on the same page. That's how that goes. Okay, what I love about it is I can keep it right here. Remember I showed you that tip like this? That's another way. I'll put that video up here. That is another way you can do that. But this I just find so satisfying. My goal is to like my makeup every day. I don't want a day to go by that I don't love everything about what I've done. Okay, then let's see. Maybelline Serum Foundation, you guys. The best. It is the best. Now, I showed you the one that's in the bottle first. I don't know that there's a lot of difference. I'll put some pictures up here where I used one. This was a couple of weeks ago. I used the regular foundation in 220 on the right side, and I used the serum on the left side. And I don't know if you could tell a difference. I took pictures in the car with daylight. I really like the serum. I don't take this and like put it on my face. I don't even squeeze it. I use what's on the sides and I put it on my sponge, my pawpaw sponge with the wedge, and that's how I use it. My main shade is 220. I mean, look at how beautiful that is. And then this is something funny too that I've noticed through experience. I don't like to mix them, but I do like to layer them, like today. And the last time I think I filmed when I was layering them is my question and answer video. If you didn't see that, that will give you some insight into my head too. I'll put that up here. That's the last time I layered these that I think I did a video, but I've been doing it the last couple of days. You put the 220 on first and get your bulk coverage, and then go over with the 310 to just give yourself a little bit of yumminess. And oh my gosh, it's glorious. I just took this with me to New York. Is it better than my Hourglass? I think so. I think this might be, at this moment, my very favorite foundation above Dior, Chanel, Hourglass, anything. I mean, I feel that strongly about it. Okay, brush and blush. Okay, this one, the Patrick Ta is the newest one, Not Too Much. And if you are not a cream blush wearer, don't worry. I'm not really either. But this one you can wear, but you can also wear it alone. The brush that I love, whether I'm using this blush or like an Hourglass ambient palette or anything else, is this one. I think I've shown you before, but there are so many new people here. And I think I need to tell you what I love over and over, and that I'm still loving it. And why? Because each day I use it, I get more insight into why it's so good. This, because I can, do it in my blush, I turn it this way right here. And a lot of this is due to my face shape because I have more of a narrow, pointed, sculptural, what am I trying to say? You know what I'm trying to say. A thin face. So I don't want, just I'm trying to go with my bone structure. If you're someone that would rather have that sun-kissed look and make your face look more full, you will apply like this to create round cheeks. I go with my bone structure, and that's what I prefer. So these just have been loving them, like things that bring me joy on a daily basis. My Quince sheets, my sheet set. I got the linen bundle. So I got the comforter, duvet. I got the entire sheet set. My friend Tracy got the ones that are green gingham. And both of us think that they are so worth the money. I have had the Pottery Barn, and I like them better than the Pottery Barn. The Pottery Barn to me were just rough. I felt like that it was like sleeping on emery board fabric. It was just rough feeling, where I don't feel that with the Quince sheets. Now, Tracy also likes the Casaluna from Target. I haven't tried those, but I don't even want to because I love my Quince sheets so much. Now, I do want to say that when you have linen sheets, and, that's another thing that I have, gone into and learned. Why do I love the way cashmere feels? Why do I love the way all these really fine fabrics feel? And you learn about the whole frequency and the health advantages to the quality of fabrics. That is something with linen. I think linen and wool are some of the highest rated. With linen sheets, if you like a sheet that stays snappy and tight to your bed like percale, which I do also like, you're not going to like these. These will get wrinkly and they'll give. So just keep that in mind. But I love them. I love them. Like every time I unmake the bed, I love it. Okay. Killian Sun-Kissed Goddess, and fragrance in general. I always thought I was more into fragrance in the fall and winter, but I have to say, I don't know. You guys, this fragrance is to die for. Do you like beachy scents? Do you like Estee Lauder Bronze Goddess or Beach Walk or those that are very, very beachy? It's not Bobbi Brown Beach because it's not sunscreen. It is just beautiful. Matter of fact, another one is it's got the orange cap. I will put a picture of it up here, but this, oh my gosh, it is just gorgeous, summery, beautiful, tropical. I mean, just it envelops you in it makes you feel like a sun-kissed goddess in the most high-end, classy way. I was looking on the website today just to even make sure it was still available. And there's another new one. It's the Killian's. Oh my gosh, did I write it down? Oh yeah, I did. Love Don't Be Shy, Oh Fresh. That's another one I'm going to try. I actually have the new, I collect the Estee Lauder Bronze Goddesses because that's been one of my signature scents. That and Bobbi Brown Beach since before I started YouTube. So over 16 years. And I started getting their new one every year. And I ordered their new one. So I think it's supposed to be here tomorrow or Friday. And so I may order that Love Don't Be Shy too, because I'm impressed with the Killian's fragrances. Oh my God, I love that. I love just my room smelling like that. Flip-flops. Okay, that's nothing new. I've always been into flip-flops. I live at the beach, but specifically fancy flip-flops, designer flip-flops. And that can go with how much you're willing to spend, how much you want to spend. I would say on this end would be that I love, wear, and have the Time and True Tiki inspired flip-flops that come in gold, pink, nude, black, all the colors. This year they added more colors. I think I wore the pink ones lately with one of those Amazon dresses. So that would be this end. I think what is the highest I've ever gone? Probably the Louboutins or maybe the Valentinos. And then there's some all in between. Yesterday, I was looking for something on the Neiman Marcus website, and I came across some gorgeous Dolce & Gabbana rubber slides, kind of like the jelly shoes. Are you guys old enough? Did you have jelly shoes when you were small? I had the pink ones. They were the ones that look like a ballerina flat. No toe out or anything, I don't think, but just a pink ballerina flat. Another thing is look at the brand Melissa. I got Brooke a pair of those years ago. I think she was in middle school. Those shoes, talk about a conversation starter. Everywhere we went, people loved those shoes. And Jeffrey Campbell has really cool, plasticky, rubbery, cool flip-flops with the flower and everything. I would have to say my most worn, most loved are the Valentino, the Tiki's slash Walmart, and the Louboutins. Those leopardy ones that I just got are amazing. They're amazing. I love them. I'm just here for it. Okay. So flip-flops and okay, candles. Candles. I'm not giving my candles up. They make the biggest difference. This is the one I'm burning now. It's the Colleen Rothschild Nomad. This candle is like, okay, first of all, it's scented just like the cleansing balm, the makeup melting cleansing balm. So if you know, you know. If you've tried that, you know how it is. It smells just like it. When this burns here at my desk and I'm working, it just gives me the greatest feeling of relaxation. It is like being at the spa. I love every minute of it. Another one that I've shown you is downstairs. I just got through burning the mini is the Diptyque fiery smoky one, the Faubourg. I love that one. And you guys know I'll list any other candles that I love down below. You guys know about the boy smells. And then when I was looking at the Dolce & Gabbana stuff, look at the Dolce & Gabbana candles and make sure you click on each scent and look at the different jars. If you want just a stylish statement piece for your coffee table or your room, you're into that like I am, look at all the different designs. I'm going to order one of those. I just haven't had a chance. Okay, let's see. Sunglasses. Again, nothing new, but I just got back from New York on Saturday and I did buy 3 pair that you guys will see in that video. I did that video yesterday and I'm not sure when I'm going to be able to post it. It depends on how things get edited. Some are much faster and easier than others. So I love all of those. And I'm just getting rid. I've given my mom some. I've given Brooke some. I've sold some on my website. I'm transitioning. I love sunglasses. They are like jewelry to me. I love the vintage ones. I just bought a pair of vintage Dior off of eBay. I've got a vintage pair of Louis Vuitton. I've got some that are vintage because I bought my first Maui gems when we went to Maui on our honeymoon. So I just have always loved sunglasses. So I'm still into those. Trousers. I don't know if you saw my Abercrombie and like my spring outfit video. Trousers for the spring and summer. What a fabulous thing. So easy, so versatile. Like the blue ones, the pink ones, you're going to see in my Friday haul video. I ended up getting the cream colored ones and the cream colored pinstripe because I love that look of tone on tone, like to just put those with a white tank top or a cream colored vest. It is just so easy, so forgiving in every way. You don't have to worry about, your legs, your tan. Somehow, I think I have made it through this whole season without having to use self tanner. Now, I have used body bronzer a few times, and that does help. And the one day I did use the Vita Labrada and I hated it. I had to scrub it off that night. I just hate stuff like that. I want to be clean. But you guys know I will get a natural tan in the summer as soon as it gets to be time. I'm waiting. I think tomorrow is the first day of spring. That's probably why I'm buzzing right now because I come alive in the spring and summer. Okay, dresses. Again, nothing new. But I feel like I went through a little, again, something I went deep into, a fashion breakdown and rebuild over the Christmas and New Year's time. I have embraced my true core style, as in black dresses, as in dresses, period. In the summer, I always love dresses, but just embracing my authentic personality what I want to present to the world, what I want to say about who I am. And so much of that is in your personal style. That's something else I want to get into and go deep. I love to be current. And it's not that I don't like trends, but like I told you in my trends video, I want to stay true to the trends that I identify with and not try to be everything to everyone. Because if I try that, then I'm not being true to myself and I'm not being true to those of you that are here for me and my authentic taste and everything. So dresses are a part of that. So you've seen that lately in the Amazon dresses, my Gap dresses, my Zara dresses, all the things. Okay, short nails. I love them. Not one thing in me makes me want to go back. Today I've got on OPI Strawberry Margarita, just a happy pink color. I was wearing this before I met John. So how long have we been married? 26 years. That's how long I have been wearing Strawberry Margarita, OPI, not Funny Bunny, but Bubble Bath, and Dutch Tulips, and there's another one, Cajun Shrimp. How could I forget Cajun Shrimp? That's how long I've been wearing those. So loving my short nails. I did have to go through the grow out period, because do not let them tell you that liquid gel or this or that, anything that they have to remove is going to damage your nails. Anything that, even the gel polish, when they remove that, it damages your nails. Okay, this is from my experience. You may have another experience. But another thing I found with the gel polish is it would pucker up as they grew out. And then if I peeled it off, you don't know it, but it takes off a little bit of your nail. So I do regular polish on my nails, but I do get gel on my toes because I don't really care. You know what I mean? I don't really care if my toenails get damaged because they're not that visible. And I like the way the gel polish looks on my toes. So that's what I do. I'm loving it. Loving my summer colors, loving my short nails. Honestly, they're grown out right now. I like them just a tiny bit shorter, and that way the polish really stays. As soon as your nails can hit on something and click on something, that's when your edges will start chipping. Okay, my tape-in extensions. I have them in right now. I'm on a hair regrowth journey. I had something happen kind of like what you go through. A lot of people have gone through this with COVID. A lot of people, we all go through this when you have a baby. I lost a lot of hair after getting the shingles vaccine. You remember when I did that video when my face was swollen, both of my arms were swollen. My face was, it was just, I had a reaction. Well, it took me a while to figure out what happened. And this is why when they test people's hair for drugs or any type of trauma, it's coded in your hair because your hair reacts to sicknesses, it reacts to anesthesia, it reacts to being pregnant. And a lot of times when your body reacts to something, it will take the nutrition away from your hair, put it towards something else, or it will show up with trauma. A lot of people will lose a lot of hair if a loved one dies, they go through any traumatic experience, a divorce, anything like that. So I am now waiting for a whole new head of hair to grow in. You've probably seen that it's gotten so much longer. It is, honestly, when I get to the other end of this, I will be grateful and thankful that I went through it, because this is where growth happens in your life. And this is where you become bulletproof, is when you go through something traumatic and you do what it takes to come out of the other end. I did not want to cut it. I did not want to I wanted to do what's best. So I have in Glam Seamless tape-in extensions. I go at least once a week. I get a blowout and she removes a couple of them and then changes them, so I don't have to worry about my hair being damaged. For those of you that are going to say these damage your hair, this is how I got my long, luscious, healthy hair before. I've already been here. I've already done this with the exact same person, the exact same extensions, and the exact same products and process. So I'm telling you, not just out of whatever, I'm telling you from experience. And I'm so thankful that I did not hold on to my limiting beliefs of it goes deep. It goes deep like everything with me, and I've loved it. I feel more myself. I love experiencing the new hair grow out, and I love it. So if that's something that you have been thinking about, I have absolutely zero regrets. Now I can go literally 4 to 5 days without washing my hair. Before, I was having to wash it every night. It would get so oily and look so bad because of the different lengths and the thinness of it. So just can 110% love them. Home decor and art, especially here in my office. I don't know if you can see it, but I just got a new lamp. Let me spin you this way. I saw this lamp on another girl's video. Here, I'll put you back over here and I'll put some pictures in here. The other morning, it even matched my sunrise. That's magic moments right there. Any home decor. I just replaced the entryway chandelier light in my downstairs. You guys know I just got that sea glass chandelier for my living room. We just did this room. I don't know if I can put any more links in here, but I will link this office tour video. And there's something so gratifying. I also just bought another fabulous piece of art. I'm going to go ahead and take down this little TV. I used to be someone who really liked having the TV on, even when I was doing my work. I just don't enjoy it anymore. I tried several days to put that on and be here at my desk in the afternoon, even, like Sex and the City in the background or something like that. I did not enjoy it. I think I have, just grown past that. I don't watch TV a lot as much as I used to. So I'm going to take down that TV and I order a piece of art for there. It said it took several weeks to ship, which does happen. So this lamp comes in clear, it comes in black and white, and this colorful one, and I'll tell you the story of it in my Friday haul. Okay, boots, and more boots. I've got a new pair of boots on today. Just the whole deep thoughts, deep transition. Why did I feel like I needed to find every pair of sneakers? Not saying that I won't ever wear tennis shoes again. That's what I call them. But I think, brainwashed into calling them sneakers. I've always had at least one or two pair. I walk, I do things, but I have never been someone who wore tennis shoes on a daily basis. Why was I trying to do that? I don't know. I just was. My feet have been so much better off since finding just good boots to wear when I go out of town. So today I have on, let's go ahead and do an outfit. Okay, so today I have on, you will see in that New York video, I purchased, I think, 3 or 4 different outfits from J.Crew in New York, and this was one of them. This is the Gwyneth slip skirt, and it's the black one with the lace. Love it, love it. This is the short sleeve cashmere sweater. And then these, I've shown you the brown ones. I had to order the black ones. These are the Aloha knee boots. I love them. I've worn them. They're comfortable. They're beautiful. They're good quality. I love the way these are a little bit different because they've got the brown heel with the black boot. I think that's just gives you a different look. I love the way they're fitted to my calves. They have the seam down the front and the square toe. They're just gorgeous. Love this whole look. Okay, here's another just thing that I've been into is that blue color that I've been loving. Sometimes called the Sabrina Carpenter. I've always called it Priscilla Presley blue. It just reminds me of the 60s. I've got one chair here from Walmart that I love, and then my office chair is also that color. And then I have the pants that are the light blue, and the light blue can vary. It's not like when I was searching for a yellow handbag, that shade was very, very specific. I had something in mind. But the blue I'm loving is that either the light blue or with a little bit of depth in it, like that, kind of like in my painting, that little bit of, is it turquoise? It's not green, but it's just a little bit deeper. It makes me happy. I'm just all about it. Really, I need to do some blue eyeshadow soon, don't I? Was anybody here back in the day when I taught you my first smoky eye? They taught me at the MAC. Before there was a MAC counter here, my friend and I had gone to Myrtle Beach, and we went to the MAC counter and they taught me my first smoky eye. And the color that I used on my lid, which is interchangeable to whatever color you want, was blue. And I wore that for a long time. Now I don't do as heavy of eyeshadow probably, but I love that blue in every way. I love bathing suits. I love home decor. I love clothing, everything, even the nails. What is that SE color? Teeny weeny bikini? That's a beautiful blue color. All of those. Okay, I think that is it. You know what? I think I thought of one more thing when I was. Oh, yes. I wrote this down when I was putting my makeup on. Vintage and eBay. That has been so rewarding. Have I gotten some duds? Yes. Let me think of some funny things I've gotten. I ordered a Tommy Hilfiger t-shirt, vintage from the 90s, and I did not pay a lot for it, maybe $10, and got a real sweet note with it, have no regrets. I love supporting people and their businesses and everything, but it was worn out. So I just washed it and I gave it to someone that will enjoy it. I have gotten some fur coats that were a lot more worn than I thought, but I have gotten so many good ones, including that cape the mink cape that I wore to New York from the 60s. Amazing. And I had one of you sweethearts message me on eBay about how there is a service that when you open it and someone's initials are in there, you can get them to do over that. I love having someone else's initials in there. I think it adds to the interest and the authenticity of it and the fact that I would never buy a brand new fur, but I love that I'm carrying that on and that this person enjoyed it. Now I am. And it's not just hanging in a closet somewhere. I love that it's old Hollywood. I just love everything about it. Even the vintage shoes I have gotten, like the Gucci's, the Pradas, the vintage pin that I just wore to New York. There is so much out there and it is so much fun. So when you get inspired by something, look it up. I really enjoy eBay. Still, I try to get into Etsy. I don't find it as appealing to search through. I try to get into Poshmark, and I have gotten some really, really good furs from Poshmark. Have I gotten anything else? But most of it's been eBay, and that might just be my age, from dealing with eBay in the past. I think I used to sell my handbags on eBay and I had a website, but I think I did. So I don't even know what number that was. I'm not good at numbers. I'm not good at boundaries. So let's see. I forgot to put in my earrings because I was going to put these on that I had up here on my desk. Okay, these. I love these and I got some new ones. So these are going to be my earrings of the day because I've always loved hearts and these are light. And I knew my outfit needed a little bit of zhuzhing here with the gold. And then my ring is my collaboration that I am doing, and it is supposed to be available, you guys. I'm someone who likes to get things done. I like things to happen, and that is just not the way it happens with like my lipsticks and this. It takes so long. It's hard for me. So it's supposed to be available, I think, next month. I'll check with her today, and I think that's it. Oh my gosh. Okay, I've got two things left over here. This, when I was talking about the tape-in extensions, the Colleen Rothschild Serum, otherwise known as an oil. Let's see. Smooth and Shine Hair Serum helps banish frizz, tame flyaways, and this is the biggest thing, quench dry ends with the lightweight, transformative power of cottonseed oil. I use a pump of this every single day. Every single day. And I think it's especially important when you have extensions in. So I take one pump, rub it in my hands really good so that there's not too much on it. The first thing I do is go to this underneath hair that I'm babying and I need it to be safe and grow out. Then if I don't want to pull my curls, I'll even just do like this, like all over, until the bulk of it is gone. Then there'll be a thin little layer of the serum on your hands. I go like this, literally, to baby these hairs. I go like this through my front pieces. Notice that they're growing out. So I could tell you any oil right now, it's this one. Then this brush, another brush that I love. this double-ended Makeup Forever, let's see, wavy and straight and wavy, but I love this side for my contour powder, the Physicians Formula that I've told you about so many times. I love it for that. Okay, guys, thank you for being here, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.